slim you down, but there's just one catch: the cost. Who's got $5 to $10 a day to spend on fresh organic produce? Not to mention the mess and the fuss that goes with it and the hundreds of dollars for a juicer. Who's got that kind of money and who's got that kind of time? Introducing OJC, the organic juice cleanse from Purity Products. It's organic juicing made simple. Every scoop is bursting with organic broccoli, spinach, kale, blueberries, superfruits, berries, and more. Plus, OJC is certified organic, gluten-free, and made without GMO. It's your shortcut to better health, and today, Purity wants to send you a free bottle of OJC to put to the test. So here's the deal. You just pay for shipping, which is only $6.95. That's $6.95, which is 100% refundable, by the way. And Purity is going to rush you out a free bottle. That's right, a free bottle. Even better, be one of the first 1,000 callers today, and Purity will toss in their handy-dandy shaker cup absolutely free. So you just scoop, shake, and go, and you're going to feel great all day. Call now for your free bottle and your free shaker cup, 1-800-400-2175. Again, that's 1-800-400-2175. 1-800-400-2175. And more good news. OJC is now available in 2 great flavors. They have their awesome appleberry greens as well as their brand new red berry blast. Both are absolutely amazing. Folks, before you go out and spend hundreds on one of those super expensive juice cleanses or invest a ton of money in a juicer, just try OJC for free. It's organic juicing made simple. So for your free bottle, call right now. 1-800-400-2175. Plus, be one of the first 1,000 callers and also get your free shaker cup, which you're going to love. Call now. Start feeling your very best. 1-800-400-2175. And by the way, this special offer is not available in stores, and it's not available online. Limit 1 free bottle per customer, please. One last time, slowly, for those of you writing this down, that number again, 1-800-400-2175.
The proceeding was a paid advertisement by Purity Products. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases.
Real Radio 94.3, an iHeartRadio station.
Okay, for all you men out there who've ever vented about the cost of razor blades or the razor burn that cheap blades give you, I want you to check out Harry's.com today. This is good stuff, guys. At Harry's, you get high-quality razor blades and shaving products for a fraction of drugstore prices. Why pay $32 for razor blades when at Harry's you can find high-quality blades for half the price? And these are expertly crafted, high-quality razors. Harry's owns a factory in Germany that's been making razors for almost 100 years. These guys know what they're doing. And by cutting out the middlemen, Harry's delivers them to you with factory direct prices. Guys, I promise, this is a better quality and better value shave. And right now, you can get Harry's starter set complete with a razor, 3 blades, and shave cream. It's a month worth of shaving for just $15 with free shipping. Plus, visit Harry's.com now and you'll also get $5 off your first order. To get your $5 off, go to Harry's.com now and enter code 1000 at checkout. That's Harry's.com, code 1000.
Oh, man, I love sunny South Florida. Hey, this brocation was a great idea, Tex.
You know it, Bubba. After we get our tan on, we need to check out the all-new West Palm Beach Kia.
West Palm Beach Kia. Don't they have a new owner and new management?
And a whole new attitude. It's where you can get up to $7,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade.
And I hear you can drive a new 2015 Kia Soul for just $199 per month. It's not a lease. You own it.
$199 a month? Are you lying?
Now, that's something I just don't do, Tex. Plus, every new Kia is backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. And if you have a job bringing home $350 per week, they want to approve your credit.
It's the all-new West Palm Beach Kia on South Military Trail. Call 800-NEW-KIAs or visit westpalmbeachkia.com.
Hey, rub some lotion on my back.
Yeah, we're not that close, Bubba.
Qualified applicants with full retail purchase plus tax tag and 918.15 dealer fee, 0 down, 60 months at 1.9% APR plus one final Kia Exchange retail balloon payment of $52.86. 12,000 miles per year. Offers don't combine. Model number B1511 expires March 31st.
Real Radio 94.3, WZZR HD1, Riviera Beach
94.3. Real Radio.
From the Air Around the Clock Weather Center.
I'm CBS Wild's meteorologist Steve Glazier. Good Sunday morning. Beautiful day lined up today, mainly sunny with highs in the low 70s. Beautiful day. For tonight, mostly clear with increasing clouds late. Not as cold. Pretty comfortable. Lows in the low to mid 50s. And then for Monday, intervals of clouds and sunshine, high temperatures low 70s. Tuesday, we'll have highs in the upper 70s with a partly sunny sky. From the News 12 Storm Track Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Steve Glacier for Real Radio.
Real Radio 94.3.
The following views are those of the host and not those of Clear Channel Broadcasting licenses.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Eat and Critique Show with co-hosts Steve-O and Rene. Get ready to hear which South Florida restaurants serve the best seafood, Italian, Mexican, steak, or sushi. Who offers the best service, best portions, and atmosphere. Share your dining experiences with Steve-O and Rene each week while they share their dining experiences with you. Listen every week while Steve-O and Rene interview celebrity chefs, give away gift certificates to some of South Florida's finest restaurants, concert tickets, and share their top 10 cuisines. Steve-O has written for the food sections of such publications as Boca Raton News, Boca Life Magazine, Parklander Magazine, and the Jewish Journal. And he's no stranger to radio. Steve-O has written 2 cookbooks, one for adults and one for children. He's a graduate of the prestigious Cooper Clinic for Fitness and Nutrition, and he graduated from the Florida Culinary Institute. Renee was the head of one of the largest marketing firms in Florida. She's been the co-host of the Eat and Critique Show from its inception. Now let's get ready to call and share your dining experiences at 877-927-6969. Now here's restaurant critics Steve-O and Rene.
We're hot.
The beat goes on.
You're going to sing? You promised me you wouldn't.
I promised I would.
I didn't have the button ready.
Chalkboard, nails going down. Hey, good afternoon and welcome to another Eat and Critique Show brought to you by Madison's New York Grill and Bar in Boca Raton. Hey, I'm restaurant critic Steve-O along with my beautiful, not so great singer, co-host.
I sing great.
Restaurant critic.
Not really.
Renee, no, not
What's
really.
happening?
How you doing?
I'm doing. How you doing?
Oh my God, we have the most jam-packed show today.
We do, so don't talk to me.
Okay. Anyway, if you'd like to watch today's show, and you can watch me wearing my Yo Cuz hat, go to www.theeatandcritiqueshow.com.
Where's my Yo Cuz hat? I left it home. I'm so upset. I should have taken it with me to studio.
You should have. Today's show is brought to you by our good friends at Madison's New York Grill and Bar, who offers great lunches and dinners in an upscale fine dining atmosphere.
Yes, so we have a huge treat. We get so many emails about one of our guests, and rightfully so.
Only this one.
Only this one. That's exactly it. And there are a few restaurant owners that we consider one of our friends. So on the Eat and Critique hotline is one of those people. Please welcome...
Drum roll.
Steve Materano, owner of 5 Cafe Materanos, and he released a new book, It Ain't Sauce, It's Gravy, which is flying off the shelves.
Hey, Cuz. Hey, Cuz.
Hey, Steve. No, Steve. No, I just heard him. I think I heard him.
Be there.
Hello. Hey, Cuz.
What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes,
we got
perfectly
you, bro.
clear.
Good, Cuz. How you doing?
Good, man. Hey, your life has changed a little bit, hasn't it, in the last 6 months?
Success is bittersweet.
Wow.
We're so happy for you.
Thank you.
We really
Pray for
are.
my health. Pray for health and strength and wisdom to do the right thing.
God has been good to you, bro.
Let me tell you something, Cuz. I didn't get to bed until 7 o'clock this morning. We've been so busy. All the restaurants, by the time we close up, it's like 3. By the time we get out of there, go home, you digest of all the things you did right, things you did wrong. 7 o'clock, and I work 7 nights a week.
I know you.
Wow. And you woke up to come on our show.
Give you my word, kid.
Yeah, wow.
That's impressive.
I cursed you up and down. But
That's what I was hearing in my ears. I thought it was Steve-O cursing me.
I gave you my word. So I'm apologizing if I don't have that excitement in my voice right now. I'm trying. I really am. It's just that I'm so exhausted. We have such a busy night tonight. It's stupid. I'm blessed. It's great. But
you're not complaining.
I've been doing this for so... I haven't had a vacation in 14 years. It's just,
wow.
Just work, man.
You've got 5 Cafe Materanos now.
Wow.
Yes, 5 of them, and my goal is to open up 2 more maybe 3, but basically 2, either one in Los Angeles, one in New York, or one in Los Angeles and one in Miami. So it's
Miami.
I could definitely see you on South Beach.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I think my only issue with South Beach is that there's a lot of Europeans, and you wonder if they would understand my concept. Of course, the average person, 50% get it, the 50% don't get it. The 50% that don't get it, they won't have a good time. They won't understand what we're about. But the 50% that get it have such a ball. That's why we're here 24 years in Fort Lauderdale in a strip mall.
Right.
Hey, how's the book? It Ain't Sauce, It's Gravy. How's it doing?
It's doing extremely well, although I wish it was doing a lot better. Well, the only way it will do a lot better is that if we did more TV, and we had so many things that were from Kimball to Extra to the Real, so many shows that, but my mom wasn't feeling well, so I had to cancel all them. So now we're redoing everything to get back on in April and May. So then we'll get that push again on the book. There's only so much you can do alone, social media,
yeah,
the restaurants. But
so how do you purchase the book? Tell everybody how they could buy the book.
They're at Barnes & Noble. They're at Books and Books. You can buy it online at Amazon.com, or you can go to my website at www.cafemoderano.com.
Listen, I saw a picture. I have to mention this because this was huge, of you and Al Pacino. He was dining at your restaurant.
One of the nicest guys that I have ever met, and I met a lot of celebrities in my life. When I tell you real, down to earth, he came in, they were doing a photo op, and he was doing a show, like a one-on-one show with the audience at Hard Rock. And when he was done, he wanted some Italian food. So he came in, and I don't like to bother any of these people. So I stood in the kitchen, I made some lentils that quick. He asked for me to come to the table.
Wow.
And he said, "Are you Steve?" "Yeah." Well, yeah. I said, "Yeah. My picture's everywhere." "Yeah, I'm Steve." "Are you Al?"
You think?
And the first words out of his mouth was, "This is effing good." When I heard him curse, I said, "Hey, I got this in with this guy. This is like me." And he said, "This is just like my mother's. It's really, really that good." I said, "Thank you. I didn't want to bother him." I went back to the kitchen, and he ordered a meatball and a salad together, and called me back out again. "Are you kidding me?" He said, "Are you kidding me?"
That's exciting.
Yes, you brought me back to a time when I was a child. And then he said, "Can you do me a favor?" And I said, "Sure." I said, "Can you sit with me?"
Wow.
We sat for about an hour, and we talked about everything. But every word out of his mouth was like a curse word. And I come from South Philly. My family always cursed. They would say, "Get me this effing thing. Get me effing pack of cigarettes. Somebody will get me an effing beach chair." That was my grandmother. So I grew up on that.
Me too.
So I just felt very, very, very comfortable. He was a great guy, a great guy.
I thought he was going to say he sat down and he asked for me.
Well, listen, I want to get this.
No such luck.
I want to this is amazing. Steve, we've had since your last time on the show, which wasn't that long ago, we've had over 200 emails either telling us they went to your restaurant and how great it was, or
love listening to him.
They can't wait for you to come back on. We've never had that before.
Never.
Wow.
Isn't that impressive? Yeah.
Yeah, especially from a kid, from a guy from South Philly, right? I'm just a neighborhood cook. I'm not a chef. We've been down this way. I keep explaining to everybody because I try to tell people, keep saying, "How you doing, chef? How you doing, chef?" And I say, "Look, I'm not a chef."
That was me.
Yeah.
Just of course, listen, my mother, my grandmother, my father, my grandfather, they all cooked. They weren't chefs. But I had all my friends couldn't wait till my mother and my father was cooking something so they could eat. And I just watched and I learned and I took what they did, brought it into a restaurant world. We're just using high quality ingredients. That's it. It's plain and simple. Like people say, "What was your dream?" And I told you, there never was a dream. Like the concept that I have and having 5 restaurants, there were never goals. And people have goals, and that's great. Do one goal at a time. But my goal was to go to work, pay bills, and make a living.
See, this is why people love you, because you're a real person.
Well, I am what I am.
No, I'm not saying that to suck up. I don't suck up to anybody. I'm just saying that you're a good person. It comes through when you talk.
Listen. The more successful you become, the more humble.
Not everybody's like that, though.
Well, you know what it is? Success goes to their head. And
Exactly.
people don't understand that money, possessions, being somebody, and like when you walk into a store and they say, "Hey, are you this guy? Can I take a picture?" That's all nice. It's so great. But at the end of the day, it's just you and God. And
That's it.
And Marcia.
She's the one. She's the one that had gotten me off the streets because I was a street guy. She got me. You know, I used to go out and have a good time, party, live in bars and live in strip clubs. I did it all. And for the last 9, 10 years, I'm clean. I'm sober, and
successful.
And successful.
Knock on wood.
People say to me, "How does it feel to be successful?" I say, "I don't know. I go to work every day."
Exactly.
Hey, we have a friend of yours coming on the show next week. A very good friend of yours,
Chaz Palminteri.
That's my guy.
Yeah, he said the same thing about you.
He's coming to dine at your restaurant, he said.
Yeah, he's coming in. We're doing, if everything goes well, he's going to come. We just opened up at Paris also in Vegas, so that'll be our second place in Vegas. We're at the Rio, and now we're at Paris. And
Atlantic City.
Yeah, but I'm trying to keep Chaz in this. So Chaz is going to come and he's going to do that one show, the Bronx Deal. We're going to do like a combination, have dinner, then go see the show. So we're going to do something together in Vegas. But he is the sweetest. And here's a true story. Want to hear a true story?
Absolutely.
I play a lot of movies in my restaurant. In the early part of the night, we play a lot of James Cagney stuff, or Edward G. Robinson, all the old black and white movies till about 8:30. Then we bring it up to the movies of today and classics. So Chaz comes in, and you know what's funny is that Marsha, her favorite movie was Bronx Tale before I met her, and she knew Chaz as Sonny, right? Because she just loved watching the movie as Sonny. So before I met her, she's having dinner, and Chaz walks in. She jumps up and she says, "Wow, here comes Sonny." Like she realistic.
Wow, yeah.
Sonny. So Chaz comes in, and I'm playing all these movies, and he sent somebody to me and said, "Listen, Mr. Palminteri said, please don't play any of the scenes. He's kind of embarrassed." No problem. So I cooked. He ate. He had a great time. He came over, and he says, "Would you like to take a picture?" To me, I said, "Yeah." He says, "Do you mind taking it down at Walgreens?" And I looked at him like, "What?"
Outside the restaurant?
Yeah, he said, because, you know, you got a club atmosphere in here. It's 11 o'clock. I don't want to take a picture in this kind of atmosphere. No problem. I went, you know, took the picture. It was great. I left. About 6 months later, he comes back. "Please don't play any scenes. I'm kind of embarrassed." After the third time, he walked in with 4 or 5 guys. "Yo, Steve, how was that? Yo, Steve, play a scene."
Oh, he wanted you to play it then.
Yeah, he wanted me to play a scene. Wanted me to play a scene.
Wow.
You know, it's funny. It's funny, like, people like Danny DeVito, he'll come in, and I play Hoffa. And he's eating dinner. He's watching it like he never saw it before. Like Steve Bauer from Scarface. He sits and eats, and you watch him eating, and he's doing the words. Like,
wow.
It's just amazing. I guess a lot of these celebrities really don't watch themselves, you know, on TV. But they're all nice people. You got Kevin James, the comedian.
Yes.
He lives in Delray.
Oh, he does?
Yes, he became one of my best customers. The guy is a blessing in my life. He's a great guy.
Bro, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I've always said that before you leave this earth, you have got to try Cafe Moderano.
It's an experience.
It is
one that you do not want to miss.
We love you. The name of your book is, and it's just such a perfect name. It ain't sauce, it's gravy. So perfect for you.
Well, let me tell you something. You want to start a fight on the street? Get 2 Italians. One from, say, Boston or New York, and one from Philly. What's it called? It's called sauce. No, it's called gravy. No, gravy's for chicken. Gravy's for turkey.
Listen, I would want to fight with you. I'm saying it's gravy.
Hey, we're going to let you get out of here. Hey, listen, we love you, man. You and Marcia both.
Yeah, say hello to Marcia for us.
Hopefully we're going to see you this week and maybe dine with you.
That'll be great.
Okay, bro. We love you, man.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for coming on, Steve.
Cafe Moderano. Take care, bro.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay, so let's go to break, and on the other side,
we've got another celebrity with us.
We do.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Steve O, restaurant critic on the Eat and Critique Show. When Rene and I find a great restaurant, we want to share it with our listeners. Let me tell you about Madison's New York Grill and Bar in Boca Raton. We made Madison's New York Grill and Bar one of our favorite restaurants right after we did our tasting. Madison serves both lunch and dinner, and if you need to impress a client or a friend, stop by Madison's for lunch, where they offer 10 items at $10 each. Try some of their lunch specials like grilled barbecue chicken breast, grilled salmon, rigatoni bolognese with meat sauce, or, my favorite, their grilled chicken Caesars. Madison's is west of I-95 on Glades, next door to Jared Jewelers in Boca Raton. Renee and I received so many emails from listeners thanking us for turning them on to Madison's New York Grill and Bar. Try their crab cakes or another one of my favorites, their baby back ribs, which fall off the bone. Save room for their mouth-watering key lime pie. Call them at 561-994-0808 to make reservations. That's 561-994-0808. Please tell them you heard about it on the Eat and Critique Show.
Hi, I'm Chris Levitt from the hit TV show $1 Million Listing Miami on Bravo, and I love listening to Steve-O and Renee on the Eat and Critique radio show.
Hi, this is Andrew McKinney, General Manager of Meisner Park in beautiful downtown Boca Raton. I love listening to Steve-O and Renee Eat and Critique radio show.
And we're back.
Oh, God, we are so back. What I told you, it's jam today.
It is.
And guess who we
I
have
love
on the
Steve
phone?
Malarano. He's such a good guy.
And you know, this next, I call him chef owner. We're bringing on. I want to get him into studio for the entire hour. That's how much I think of him.
Tell him that before you let him on air.
So we're going to go to the Eat and Critique hotline. We've got Peter Belukos, who is the co-owner of the Restaurant People, which owns Yolo's, S3, Tarpon Bend, Fork and Balls, Vibe Ultra. I mean, these guys are amazing. So let's welcome Peter to the show.
Hey, Peter, how you doing?
Having me on.
Hi, buddy.
It's our pleasure.
I am so happy to have you on. I'm sorry we're running a little long today.
That's fine. Thanks. Appreciate being on.
Yeah, I was just saying, we want to get you back in studio for the whole hour as a celebrity.
Come and co-host with us in studio.
Because we love your restaurants.
All right, well, thank you. We'll do that.
Anyhow, you've got a big event coming up.
So tell everybody about it.
Well, we have a dinner at S3 Restaurant that's going to be on Friday night, and it's the first time the South Beach Food and Wine has ever done a dinner outside of Miami. So we're very excited to have this in Fort Lauderdale.
I love S3. We actually tasted there a while ago, and it's tapas-style dining, which I love, because you get to taste so many different dishes, but it's a wonderful restaurant.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it's all because of you. You're the creative. You're the one who's in charge of the menus, right?
My chef de cuisine, Chris Miracolo, does a fantastic job.
Who is a wonderful chef, by the way. Wonderful.
Chris worked for me for many years. He worked for me when I was at Mark's on Las Olas. He worked for me at my first restaurant, Hershey Bar and Grill, and at Tarpon Bend in Coral Gables. Now he's back.
And S3 is so beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Give us the date of the event.
Well, it's going to be on Friday, which is the 20th.
So are we invited?
Oh, of course.
I didn't get my invitation. I'll give you my email address.
Have you laid out the menu yet?
Yeah, sure. The menu is completely done. Well, first it's going to be 1 hour of past hors d'oeuvres, and then we're going to be preparing a locally made ricotta gnocchi dish with salsify, baby shiitake mushrooms, English peas.
Wow.
Some Swank Farm tiny grape tomatoes. And then our guest chef, Amanda Freitag, is going to be preparing a buffalo skate wing.
She's out of New York.
That's right. She has the Empire Diner, and she's also, you'll recognize her, she frequently is a judge on Chopped.
And I'm sure you're going to have nice wine pairings, too?
Oh, yes, with each course. Yes, from Southern Wine.
And for those people that have never been to that restaurant, it's beautiful. Even the atmosphere is beautiful because they're right on the ocean.
That's right.
I mean, it's amazing. It's a beautiful view.
And you have one of those menus, I tell people, just close your eyes and point.
Or have the waiter select the items.
You can't go wrong.
You can't.
Well, we appreciate that. Yeah, we have quite a variety of small plates, and we also have a large sushi component to our menu as well. But then we also have large plates, so if somebody wants to dine more of a traditional fashion, it's not a problem for us.
We didn't try their sushi. Last time we'll have to come back.
But you know what I want to talk about, Chef, is you just opened up a new restaurant called Fork and Balls.
Yes, we did.
Tell us about the cuisine.
Well, it's a concept that's all about meatballs, and we have a huge variety. We have 10 different types of meatballs that we serve on the menu.
Wow. Like what types?
We have everything from a salmon ball to a short rib stuffed ball.
Wow.
To
a
chicken.
Salmon ball?
Yeah. To turkey. To a spicy pork. To lamb. We have a quinoa kale ball.
Wow.
Quite a variety.
This is why he's the creator.
Are we doing a tasting there? Are we scheduled to do a tasting?
We're going to talk to your
Because I've been talking about that for a long time.
You're on Las Olas, right?
That's right.
We passed the restaurant a couple of weeks ago.
No, we did a tasting
At
down
Lobster
there.
Bar, yeah.
But listen, I know about your other restaurants.
Tell everybody the other names of the other restaurants that you have.
Okay, there's YOLO, which is also on Las Olas Boulevard.
And that is what kind of cuisine?
But that's more of a contemporary American.
Okay.
And we have Tarpon Bend, which is a casual seafood restaurant, and that's on 2nd Street. It's walking distance from the Performing Arts Center and the Science Museum.
Oh, okay.
And we spoke about Fork and Balls, and that's right.
Wow, you guys just, whatever you
So
do,
we need
hits.
to, listen, get with Peter. We need to do a tasting at each of his restaurants. And then we'll have him on for the whole hour
There you
talking
go.
about the restaurants.
Well, I'm going to tell you something.
I have to produce everything, Peter. I got to take charge.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. We have had our guest celebrities, and who we would consider you a guest celebrity. We just had Steve Materano. We've had Chris Levitt of Bravo's $1 Million Listing Miami. Steve Satas, the owner of Madison's. Daniel Ballou.
Are you doing name dropping?
I am. But
Okay.
I'm telling you who he is going to be involved. I mean, we've had Daniel Ballou. I mean, Sophia Malona of Tasso's Greek Taverna. We want you to be, and you can bring Tim also, both of you guys.
That sounds great.
You're putting him on the spot. He's on the air. What's
You
he going to
darn
tell
right.
you?
You darn right.
He's going to say no.
Hey, we can put him in front of 50,000 people who love
No, I
fine
know.
dining.
Of course he's going to come into studio.
And now tell us about, now getting back to the event, where can people pick up tickets?
Tickets can be bought through our website online.
Okay, so give everybody the website.
Okay, S3.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
Just type up S3 and you'll get there.
Wow.
And how much are tickets?
The ticket, I believe, is $250 a person.
Okay.
And remember, a lot of the proceeds go to the Chaplain School of Hospitality at FIU.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Not only is, and we're talking about S3 again, not only is your food just out of this world, but your service was amazing.
Everything was impeccable, and the restaurant's beautiful.
Thank you. Well, we appreciate it. Everybody works very hard, and we appreciate the kind words.
How did you come up with the name Restaurant People?
Because they're restaurant people.
You think so?
Well, we do.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
That's it.
I got you.
And tell everybody what S3 stands for.
Sun, Surf, Sand.
Which is pretty cool because they're on the beach.
Exactly.
That's right.
Hence the name, they're on the beach.
Oh, I've got such a smart co-host.
Exactly.
You have no idea how happy we are that you were able to come on today. And like I said, we're going to contact you next week. We want to do a lot more things because you guys you're just so right on with what you do, the restaurant
Thank
people.
you. I appreciate it.
We love you, man. Thanks for hopping on. And
Thanks for coming on, Peter.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you down the road for sure, bro.
Okay, best of luck.
Thanks, Peter.
Thanks.
Okay. All right, bye-bye.
Man, they've got some
Best of luck to
great-
who? Do I need any luck? I need something.
Listen, they have got some of the greatest restaurants. And hey, listen. Of course, I'm going to embarrass you.
Hey,
listen.
You put him on. Listen, you put him on the spot.
I got to tell you,
You sucked up to him and put him on the spot, which I love.
Speaking of meatballs, we have an old friend of the show, the Meatball Room, that we've gotten again so many emails going. When is the Meatball Room in Boca Raton going to come back on? And I think we're getting ready to put something together.
Very cool.
Yeah, that will be really cool. So, listen, you email us, and if we can do it.
Your wish is our command. How come that doesn't work for you with me?
Are you kidding?
Just saying. And I'm not kidding.
You asked me.
Happy Valentine's Day, by the way.
Oh, you had to put that in, didn't you?
Happy Valentine's Day. How was your Valentine's Day, Steve-O?
Now I know what Sonny went through.
I went to McDonald's. How was yours?
Now I know what Sonny went through with Cher.
Exactly. That's why I said I'm going to start singing.
Oh my God! Yeah, but look where Sonny is now.
6 feet under.
Yes.
I may do you in. You never know.
I don't know if I want to do that. Hey, listen. Next week we are doing a tasting at
Meat in Palm Beach. Meat.
What's the rest of it?
Go ahead. Don't test me over here. I got no notes in front of me. Don't even go down that way. We also have executive chef Jeff from Lobster Bar, which used to be Jackson's Steakhouse on Las Olas.
That's right.
He's going to be live in studio, and we had a wonderful tasting there.
And guess what that means? That means gift certificates.
So I think he's going to be giving
piranhas.
Yes, I think he's going to be giving away a $100 gift certificate next week. Otherwise, if he's not, I put him on the spot. He has no choice now.
And you know what we also have coming on in the next 3 or 4 minutes? Another famous chef, a celebrity chef, Chef Fabio, who was on the Top Chef.
He's adorable.
He was also...
And I love the name Fabio.
Well, he's got that
What woman doesn't love the name Fabio? Really?
Should I change my name to Fabio?
I would love you more. If your name was Fabio, I'd be very nice.
Is that all it takes?
It's all it takes. Change your name to Fabio.
Wow, okay.
I'd be swooning over you.
And, and we also, speaking of meat... We also have our segment coming on at 1:45
of Meat Eatery and Tap Room. Everybody loves those guys. If you watch us live, you would get to see them. Well, not this week, but last week we had Tom Smith, one of the owners, on. They're adorable.
Everybody loves them.
Okay, so do you want to take a commercial break, and we'll come back, and hopefully we'll have Chef Fabio on?
You know what?
Well, you just want to look at me.
No. That's it's actually really a great idea. I'm glad.
I'm the one that comes up with all the ideas. Where's your ideas? Happy Valentine's Day, by the way.
Happy Valentine's Day to you. This is like...
I'm waiting for my flowers. Where are they? I'm still waiting.
You want flowers? You want flowers? Oh, yeah. Can I give you flowers? Can I give you flowers?
Oh, I'm going to sing, bring me roses anymore.
Do you want me to tell on you? Do you want me to tell everybody?
Oh, I forgot. Who's that lady?
Yeah, right.
Everything I do is going to be about song.
Anyway, we have Chef Fabio coming on in a few minutes. We're going to talk about another. We're getting really heavily involved in the South Florida, it's
South
the South
Beach Wine and Food Festival,
which he has got another event, which we gave away passes to last week.
Yeah, and that kicks off on February 19th.
Yeah, and then next week we've got Chaz Palminteri.
I am so blown away having him come onto the show.
By the way, we're doing a tasting at Meat Market.
I said that.
You said meat.
Okay,
so it's Meat Market
in Palm Beach.
Which is a very fine dining restaurant.
Well, they're in South Beach, and they just opened up in Palm Beach.
Yeah. And we're doing tasting. So we're going to have gift certificates for there. And, of course, we're going to have gift certificates to a movie. It's called Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
It's a little old, but...
Am I starring in it? I'll be Clyde.
Jimmy, take us to break.
Absolutely. Goodbye.
Hi, this is Steve O, co-host of the Eat and Critique Show. I want to talk to you about my favorite deli, 2J's, with 24 locations throughout South Florida, 11 of them right here in Broward and Palm Beach. Most of us have ordered out from 2J's at one time or another, from those morning business meetings to bar mitzvahs, or maybe you ordered one of their great holiday trays. What I love about 2J's is how consistently good they are and how my orders are always accurate and on time. Whatever occasion we are celebrating and I'm put in charge of the food, I know ordering from 2J's will always be a hit. From their cheese trays to their meat trays, 2J's never disappoints me or our company. You can always tell the difference between the 2J's trays and the other trays at parties, as 2J's trays are always the ones that are devoured. Finally, I can't forget about 2J's latkes, or their stuffed cabbage, or their matzo ball soup, which are just like my Nana used to make. Go to their website to find out the location nearest you at www.2jays.com. That's TOOJAYS. Tell them Steve O and Rene sent you from the Eat and Critique Show.
Hi, I'm Steve O, restaurant critic on the Eat and Critique Show. When Rene and I find a great restaurant, we want to share it with our listeners. let me tell you about Madison's New York Grill and Bar in Boca Raton. We made Madison's New York Grill and Bar one of our favorite restaurants right after we did our tasting. Madison serves both lunch and dinner, and if you need to impress a client or a friend, stop by Madison's for lunch, where they offer 10 items at $10 each. Try some of their lunch specials like grilled barbecue chicken breast, grilled salmon, rigatoni bolognese with meat sauce, or, my favorite, their grilled chicken Caesars. Madison's is west of I-95 on Glades, next door to Jared Jewelers in Boca Raton. Renee and I received so many emails from listeners thanking us for turning them on to Madison's New York Grill and Bar. Try their crab cakes or another one of my favorites, their baby back ribs, which fall off the bone. Save room for their mouth-watering key lime pie. Call them at 561-994-0808 to make reservations. That's 561-994-0808. Please tell them you heard about it on the Eat and Critique Show.
This is Les Gold of Hardcore Pawn, American Julian Loan, and I've got the two best people in South Florida, Steve-O and Rene, my favorite people on the radio.
Yo, cuz, how you doing? This is Steve Martirano,
Here we go,
Cafe
guys.
Martirano in Fort Lauderdale, and at the Hard Rock Seminole Hotel and Casino, and at the Rio in Las
Chef
Vegas.
Fabio either.
And I love turning into my friends, Steve-O and Rene, Eat and Critique Radio Show. Enjoy.
They're hot.
Say goodbye.
Say hello.
I guess you know we're back. Hey, listen, there is...
How would you know that?
I don't know, just something just told me.
A birdie? Oh, happy Valentine's Day, by the way.
Same to you. Is this for next year, so in case you forget?
Oh, no. It's for yesterday. Just want to wish you a happy Valentine's Day.
Okay, Cher. Talking to you from 6 feet below. So who do you feel sorry for, Cher or Sonny?
I don't feel bad for anybody.
Oh, okay.
Except myself.
Listen, we want to know how we can improve our show, even after going into our third year.
Stop making her laugh. Stop the laughter.
So, listen, if you've got some great ideas, if you've got some bad ideas, we'll take them all.
Don't have her sing.
Go to our website at www.eatandcritiqueshow.com. You'll see there's a place on there that you can contact us at. You can
A
email
suggestion
us.
box?
Well, no, it's an email. It's the same one all those.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not quite sure if I want suggestions.
By the way, you know our last YouTube that was done with Steve Martirano.
When I cooked with him?
When you cooked with
I
him
only
in the
needed like a
kitchen.
couple of stitches. That was it.
Do
It was
you
only
know-
bleeding a little bit from the knives.
But do you know that
I'm joking.
It's got over 1,000 views.
That was a trip. That was really an honor for me to be in the kitchen with Steve Martirano cooking.
And then how about
I made mozzarella.
How about when you did your cooking at Meatball Room?
I
At
make
pizza.
I make the best pizza ever. It was like an I Love Lucy segment.
It was. It went in all wrinkled and.
How do you know? Did you stick your head in the oven to see?
No, listen.
How'd you know that? I told you it was perfect.
You did your
I should have
laugh.
stuck your head in the oven.
The beat goes on.
I
Anyway.
wouldn't. I wouldn't sing if I were you either.
Oh, I'm not. Listen, I admit it. I got the worst voice while we're sitting here waiting for Fabio to call in. There's a lot of new restaurants that have opened.
Okay, so go for it.
In both actually in Broward and in Palm Beach. I want to get started, but I see somebody's calling, so it could be.
Just hang on.
So what do you want? Oh, just hang on.
yeah, right.
Don't talk. Let's hang on for the next guest.
Let's count the tiles on the ceiling.
I've done that already. Sometimes when you talk, I count the tiles.
How far did you get?
I know exactly how many tiles are on the ceiling. Keep talking.
I can see our little old Jewish lady. Like,
Hallie, she's laughing again. Hurry, come in the room. I'm counting the pores on your face.
The what on my face?
The pores.
Renee, speak English.
Who's that lady?
Wow. If I don't
Freddie's
understand-
holding his head. How come every time I talk, Freddie holds his head?
Migraines. From
Ready
us.
for him?
Yes,
we
we're
are
ready.
so ready.
Here he comes.
Okay, so we have another celebrity guest on the Eat and Critique Hotline.
Here he is.
Chef.
Please welcome nationally known chef, owner Fabio Viviani, who was on Bravo's Top Chef Season 5 and the All-Star Top Chef in 2010. Welcome, Chef Fabio.
Hello. How are you guys?
Oh, he's got a nice accent.
Chef,
well, great.
Wait a minute, Chef, is that real? I mean, aren't you really from Alabama or somewhere?
Yeah, well, but you know how much I pay to get this accent down? Come on.
I love it. It's so authentic.
It is.
Fabio, do you know how much you know how much I charge for my accent?
Yeah, wait, you hear how much I charge for mine.
Oh, yeah, very good.
Listen, we can meet in person and compare notes.
I love it.
Man, listen, the audience just loved you on both of those shows.
Well, first of all, he's adorable. That's number
I
one.
would not say that.
Okay, I could say that.
I like her better than I like you.
I know, you
Thank
should.
you, Chef Fabio.
You should. So, bro, listen, man, you get around. I mean, you've been on Ellen and Access Hollywood, Good Morning America.
On everything. We see you all over the place.
That's good. I guess that's a good problem to have, right?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Exactly.
You were also chosen to be the 2010 Top Chef All-Stars, which is huge.
Well, I don't think there was a lot of people on the list, so I think I got lost. But
humble chef.
Very humble.
Humble Chef Fabio.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good experience. I've been cooking for a while. I'm going for a quarter of a century. I've been cooking for 25 years, guys. So I think I paid my dues and I did something with it, so that's good. It's all good.
And we're going to talk about that.
And I just have to say, I have to just say, you didn't win Top Chef. I mean, you took third place, but all the viewers loved you.
Well, it's America, a lot of smart people.
Exactly.
Smart people in America.
Chef, is that show a lot of pressure?
Not really. I mean, they make it look like it's pressure because, you always find among 30 grown-ups, 3 that cries. So that's all they focus on it. But the reality is that we cook for a living. So how stressful can it be? Now,
Exactly.
No, but they put you on the spot with things you have to cook. Do they prepare you in advance?
No, they don't. No, they don't prepare you in advance. But that's kind of, think about it, right? You got a pissed off customer that comes at your restaurant. Sometimes you don't have 10 minutes to come up with something. So it is what it is.
Right, you have to think on the spot.
Right. It's what we do for a living. I wasn't stressed. Now I can understand some people, television could be a little stressful. But, if I wasn't dancing with a star, I would be worried. Not in the kitchen cooking.
You're the man. Hey, we want to talk about your restaurant also, but first let's talk about the Alfresco event that you were so involved with at South Beach Food and Wine Festival.
So tell everybody about that.
We're going to have fun. The event is sold out. I mean, we have people in line to get, hopefully somebody will drop off so they can get in. It's me, Gabriele Cortos, and Debbie Mazar. We're having fun in my restaurant.
Wait a minute, is that drop off or drop dead?
No. If somebody drop dead, those people either off or dead. I hope drop off because I don't wish anybody to die, but maybe some people in line are waiting for it. I don't know.
Fabio, thank God I have tickets, otherwise forget it.
Right. So it's me, Gabriele, and Debbie Mazar. We're doing a nice dinner at my restaurant, Siena Tavern in South Beach. We have a bunch of good dishes. I mean, from like appetizer to homemade pastas, lamb, dessert, tray pots. I mean, it's going to be a nice feast, and there's going to be a lot of Italian flair because, of course, it's me and Gabriele. I don't think it gets. I don't think that both of us can make one correct English person that from like a speaking standpoint. I don't think that the both of us could pull it off. But the reality is that we're very Italian. The event is very, very engaging. It's going to be very hands-on, and it's good. We sold out 150 seats.
Which is amazing. That's amazing.
That is.
Yeah.
How many courses? How many courses are there going to be?
Well, depends how we're going to finalize it. I think it's a 5-course, including the tray pass. So I think it's an appetizer, it's a pasta, it's an entree, and there is dessert, but there is a bunch of tray pass appetizers. So people are going to be full.
Okay. Tell everybody the name of your restaurant in Miami.
My restaurant is Siena Tavern in South Beach.
And you're also in Chicago too, right?
Yep.
Wow.
So we have to come to your restaurant, do a tasting, and have you on the show.
Absolutely.
Again, in person.
I would love that.
Tell us some of the signature dishes that you serve.
Well, the things that we've grown up with is a concept more than a single dish.
The concept is to make everything from scratch. From scratch. If it's not made in the house, then we don't want it. Of course, clearly we cannot grow our own fish. Otherwise, we would have.
You don't go fishing? Wait, Chef Fabio, you're not out there fishing?
I go fishing. I cannot fish enough to feed the whole restaurant.
No.
So I'm a good fisher, not a lucky one. Make sense?
I gotcha. Tell everybody where your restaurant is, where it's located at.
South Beach, 5th and Washington.
You just want to know because you want to go there.
Darn right I do.
It's the former China Grill space.
Okay.
I'm in. I'm going.
Now, do you
with or without you, I'm going.
Okay.
I'm going to go meet Fabio.
Now, do you take reservations?
We do.
Okay.
When they're available. Yeah, we do.
When available. Again, someone's got to die again.
We're very busy. We're very busy. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are jam-packed. Very hard to get a reservation. But we also have a big restaurant. So the reality is that if you are a little bit patient and you're a tad flexible with timing, yes, of course.
So how far in advance do you have to call to get reservations?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you feel like you want to go there, that's a good idea. I wouldn't say to call 6 months in advance, but if you give us a few weeks ahead, that's
a few weeks. That's impressive.
Can
few weeks.
Can you give us your phone number to make reservations?
Of course not.
My personal
secret
phone number, yes, I can give it to you. I'll give it out on the radio because I would like to.
Not your personal, to the restaurant, Fabio.
Well, so the restaurant. Oh, wait, here you go. See,
he never calls himself.
Yeah, I never called my restaurant, so I gotta look it up. Hold on one second.
No problem. We're just on live air. It's no problem.
No, that's I don't need to make reservations in my own restaurant.
I know. But I need to make reservations there, so I need the number.
Well, the number is 305-534-5577.
Perfect.
And is this your first year with the South Beach Wine and Food Festival?
No, this is my 6th.
You've been involved that long?
Yeah,
but this is
a little bit, yeah.
This is the first time at your restaurant.
Yeah, it's the first time that we're hosting it at my restaurant because we only opened 3 months ago, so we couldn't do it next year. There wasn't a restaurant.
That makes sense.
He's I'm such a big fan of his now.
It's a good excuse.
Yes.
Listen, we can't thank you enough for hopping on with us today.
Thank you.
We were big fans before today because
we're huge fans.
We watched you and saw your creations on TV, which were, I think you should have won, be honest with you.
Me too.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You guys are so nice. Thank you so much.
We look forward to meeting you down the road.
We are definitely going to meet him.
Yes,
I am at least.
We're going to set up a tasting and we're going to have
He's
you
like,
on.
Get security from this big fat Jewish lady. I'm in trouble. I promise I'm not big and fat.
Give everybody the name of your restaurant again, Chef.
Sienna Tavern in South Beach,
Beautiful.
Miami.
We will be there.
Thanks for jumping on, bro.
Thanks, Chef Fabio.
Bye-bye. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
He's got a great sense of humor.
He does. He's so personable. That's why he's on every show.
It must be. I mean,
he was on Ellen. Ellen's funny. That's one of my favorite shows.
It is.
What's going on with our phones today? They're like blowing up. I think people are just waiting for gift certificates that we don't have.
I got George.
Oh, that's big.
No Tom, George.
No Tom. All right. So we have a special guest on the show.
They have their own
One
segment
of our
now.
friends. They have a weekly segment on our show. We have Chef George Patty from Meat Eatery and Tap Room in Boca Raton. Hi, Chef George.
Very special. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Good to see you guys. Good to hear from you guys.
Yeah, we've missed you the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I was down in the Keys running around in circles a little bit. The restaurant's a little bit busy, but...
I know. I have to just tell you something. Chef George, listen, we got emails wanting to know where you were. They were looking for you last week when...
I believe this.
No, I'm just saying they were looking for you. You've got fans. That's all I'm saying. You've got fans. Watch out.
Like
Security.
It's like Lewis and Martin now.
We're all looking for the Juicy Lucy.
Yeah.
They're looking for the sausage. We have to stop. We can't talk about that today. I'm done with the sausage. I've had my share of sausage.
You're not right.
I know I'm not.
Hey, Chef, since you haven't been on the last couple of weeks since our tasting, I've got to tell you, you blew us away, and we're not easy to blow away.
And you know, another thing I have to say is that we didn't mention last week after our tasting that we have added your restaurant to our top 20 restaurants on our website.
Nice. Thank you. Appreciate that.
We're big fans. We're big. All kidding aside, we're huge fans.
Appreciate it. We're working hard.
Well, you could tell. And I have to tell you, I have to mention those chicken wings because I say this over and over. I am a huge chicken wing connoisseur. I eat chicken wings wherever I go. And I have to tell you, those were my favorite of any restaurant that I've been to.
Yeah.
So tell everybody what makes yours so different.
Well, we brine them. And then we smoke them, and then we sear them on the flat top. So basically what that means and what that is we do sugar, water, salt, bay leaf, garlic, and heat that mixture up, take the chicken wings raw, pour that over them, fit it with a little bit of ice, and then throw it in the cooler overnight. So they sit in that liquid mixture overnight, and then we take them out the next day and pat them dry, and then we hit them with a mixture, our dry rub, which is a mixture of paprika, cumin, salt, brown sugar, and a couple other things I'm probably forgetting. And then we put them in the smoker for 4 hours at about 200 degrees.
There's so much work involved with these chicken wings, but they literally fall off the bone. I mean, you can't
and go back on too.
They do. They rewrap. They're phenomenal. I love them.
Chef George.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's my father's name. No, I got to tell you the only thing I don't like about your restaurant.
What?
Nothing.
Oh God.
No, but you did upset some people last week, including Rene, with your pastrami.
I'm on the waiting list. What happened? I didn't get any notifications. We just ran out yesterday again with it. I have it on the cure, so it'll be ready in probably about 5 days.
Okay, so wait a second. What date is that? I'm putting it on my calendar. Can you hold on a second?
I got 80 pounds of it in the cooler right now, so it's cured.
I need to go have the pastrami there.
Tell everybody, and you're not a deli, but tell everybody what makes your pastrami so much better than everyone else's.
Chef George.
A magic touch.
Yes.
Well, I can honestly say that I've been doing that same recipe for 15 years. I mean, it's a dry rub. It's only smoked for an hour, and then it's only baked for 3 hours, and it's steamed in tin foil. I mean, it's maybe a little unconventional where we don't smoke it as long as other people do, but I mean, it's got some great seasonings on it, and it's got great texture. And I'm only using the flats of the brisket. So there's really no fat to it. So the fat is basically...
But sometimes I like the fat.
Nah, nobody does.
I do. I do. You can leave some fat on for me. I no joke. I grew up with fat. No, I'm not. I didn't say I grew up fat. I just said I grew up with fat on the pastrami. I did.
Yeah.
So I like a little fat. Just leave a little piece for me with the fat.
You gotta have a little how you doing on there, you know?
How you doing? Listen, so tell everybody what makes your restaurant so unusual, because your dishes are so eclectic.
Well, Meat Eatery and Taproom in Boca is definitely different because it is in a office building setting. So it's in the back of an office building, and we built it out, you know, from the dirt up, as they say, and it's got a huge atrium. So you have your 40 seats at the bar, per se, inside and outside of the bar, and then you have another 70 seats in the whole atrium, which is basically the lobby of this really cool office space.
With private booths. Those booths, they can't get any more private than that.
Yeah, you go sleep in those things. They're nice and comfortable.
Listen, you can't see in, you can't see out. You really can't. The waitress doesn't even know you're in there.
It's a Wonderland kind of deal.
Tom had to ring a bell for the waitress. Hello, we're still in
here.
He had
to call on his cell phone.
Oh, he did. He called on his cell phone. But the privacy was great, I have to say.
Good.
You know what? And tell them, you know, your mustard, your condiments that you make yourself.
Listen, Chef George, that mustard I told you was like off the chain. I was trying to put it in my purse, but you were watching me like a hawk. I was trying so hard. I was trying to slip that. You know, that mustard's in a big container. I just wanted to put it in my purse. I just wanted something to take home. Can you please bottle it and sell it in Publix?
Well, we would like to see that happen eventually, but not right now. We're working on the ketchup, bottling the ketchup and selling it, the mango.
I'll buy that too.
That was wonderful. I
loved it.
I know.
But with the pastrami, a lot of people ask for the mustard, so for sure.
I put that mustard on everything, even the milkshake.
Speaking of the milkshake, your adult milkshakes
was phenomenal.
God,
that pumpkin
menu
spice,
backwards and forwards.
the pumpkin spice milkshake. It's an adult milkshake. So tell everybody why it's an adult milkshake.
Well, the pumpkin spice one, it's a pumpkin ice cream that we make, and we mix it with a apple cider. So you have an apple pie kind of flavor. It's got the cinnamon, it's got the ginger, it's got the different spices that go along with it. So it's really good. It's nice and creamy and delicious, and it's got the alcohol content for a little kick. That makes it beautiful.
Right, that's why it's called an adult milkshake. And I have to tell you something. I am not a fan of anything pumpkin. I was telling Tom that last week. I don't like pumpkin anything, and I loved that milkshake.
Yeah, I mean, it's good.
It's excellent.
I had to handcuff her just to get it away from her
No,
so
you
I
just
could have some.
You just want to handcuff me.
That could be good too.
Oh, what are you doing over there?
I know.
Exactly.
Hey, bro, what do you know what your specials are for this week?
Let's see. We've got this is a kind of funny, cool, fun stuff. We've got a bacon and poblano pepper mac and cheese cake that's going on top of a burger with a chipotle barbecue sauce.
Wow.
Bro, are you on drugs? How do you come up with
He
this
is like
stuff?
because he's a scientist.
That one.
He's a mad food scientist.
He is.
He comes up with all these things. It's so unique.
And they taste so good.
We call it the Big Mac Daddy. It's on the website. The Big Mac Daddy.
Mac Daddy.
The Big Mac Daddy.
I like that Big Mac Daddy.
So you could.
It's better than Who's Your Daddy?
There's quite a bit of that too. It's selling really well. It's a big sandwich, but it's like a 3-ounce, a 4-ounce portion of, like I said, bacon, poblano pepper, mac and cheese. It's 3 cheeses. It's Gruyere, it's blue cheese, and it's cheddar with pasta mixed together. So we floured, egged, and breadcrumbed it, and deep fry that. And that goes on top of a burger with cheddar cheese, beer braised onions. And,
wow, that's crazy. Oh my God.
Chipotle barbecue.
I bet you want one of those. You want a Mac Daddy?
I'm dying right now.
I need a Mac Daddy. Are we talking about food?
Low calorie, Rene.
Yeah, very low calorie.
Right. Yeah, okay. And you also do breakfast Monday through Friday.
We are.
And I know this. I didn't know this restaurant like backwards and forwards now.
Good.
Yeah, wow.
So tell everybody your address, where you're located.
980 North Federal, and it's in the Sendine building.
And give everybody your phone number because you do catering, so people could come there or pick up lunch if they're in the
don't tell him
area.
that, because then he won't come. He'll get all these new jobs, and he won't come on the show again.
Oh, stop.
Well, meateateryboca.com is our website.
And you could call them if you work around the area. Call them ahead of time to get lunch specials.
Yeah, and next week, if you're going down to the Keys for Valentine's Day,
they have 2 restaurants
down there. 2
there.
restaurants there too, right?
We have we have Salt Fusion that's at mile marker 82, and then we have Meat Eatery in Tapham at mile marker 88.
Wow,
man, you guys have your own segment now. I can't believe this. No one has ever done that.
Juicy Lucy's.
Juicy Lucy. Hey.
Do we want to go back to the Juicy Lucy again?
I always want to go back to the Juicy Lucy.
Because everybody emails us about the Juicy Lucy. I mean, you started a
George,
trend.
there's never a time I don't want to go back to the Juicy Lucy. I mean that in every respect.
Hey, bro, thanks for calling in, man. We love you. We'll talk to you next week.
No, I'm going in for pastrami. What are you talking about?
That's not until the end of the week.
I'll be there. I'm on the waiting list.
That's Chef George from Meat Eatery in Boca, one of our now top 20 restaurants.
Absolutely. Well deserved.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Our phone number, guys, is 561-419-2600.
Okay.
Perfect, man. Hey,
thanks,
have a good
Chef
week,
George.
bro.
We'll talk to you soon.
Great.
Bye. Hey, listen, again, I just want to tell everybody again, if you would like to email Rene or I, you can email us.
Preferably you.
Going to www.theeatandcritiqueshow.com.
And only good feedback, please. Positive feedback.
Oh, just
I'm
for
into,
that, we're going to get
I'm
back.
into positive reinforcement. Or if people want to watch the show after the fact, if you missed something, you could go to our website, and all our videos are up on our website as
Every
well.
single
Today's
show.
and every show that we've done in the
You
past.
can go look at our top 20 restaurants that
Right.
are up there.
So if you're going out tonight, if you're going to a restaurant and you can't decide where to go, we have our top 20 restaurants that link to the restaurants' websites, and you can check out their menus.
Oh, do I have a great gift certificate to give away? Oh, I'm sorry.
Too late?
It's too late. It's only 4 minutes left. You have to wait till next week. Hey, we're going to be tasting next week at one of the hottest restaurants in Palm Beach. It's called Meat Market.
Which I'm
Not
excited
Meat
about.
Eatery, but Meat
Market.
And then we've got next week, we have Chef Jeff from Lobster Bar Sea Grill.
Which we did an incredible tasting. That restaurant's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
And they redid it because I don't know if you've ever gone to Jackson's
I did.
Steakhouse. Oh, so have I. So they took over that location, which is a great location.
From Las Olas.
Yes.
And then we also have Chaz Palminteri on.
Chaz Palminteri, who I am a huge fan of. And did
He was the main mobster
in A Bronx Tale.
from Bronx Tale.
Yes.
He's done.
He played with
so
Robert De
many-
Niro.
He did, yes.
So he's doing a one-man show here. The Bronx Tale, a one-man show. And did he also invite us backstage?
Yeah, well, he's coming back to Coral Springs at the Arts Center in next month.
Right.
That's where we're going to meet him.
So
at.
he invited us to come backstage?
Well, just me.
Does he know I'm like a stalker?
That's why he didn't invite you.
Oh, he just invited you?
Yeah, he was afraid about the laugh.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm going to go see Chef Fabio anyway.
He was a nice guy, too.
Very nice.
And
I
he had-
love chefs with senses of humor.
Yeah, senses.
A sense of humor.
I think they're taking
With any
those.
senses.
Aren't
Did I
they
tell you
taking
Happy
the senses?
Valentine's Day?
You would think that I forgot Valentine's Day.
Oh, didn't you?
I just told Chef Patty it's in 2 weeks. Everybody's going to be going
Thank
down
you very
there.
much. I just proved my fact
It went over
right there.
everybody's head. Are you trying to...
Even yours. Sorry.
Listen, we want to...
The truth is the truth. The truth is
We
the
want to thank
truth.
Steve Moderano for
Yes,
hopping on with
absolutely.
us today.
And
take
Chef
us out of here.
Fabio, yes. So today's show has been brought to you by Madison's New York Grill and Bar, one of our top 20 restaurants and one of Steve-O and my favorites for lunch or dinner. Don't forget to make your dinner reservations at Madison's New York Grill and Bar in Boca at 561-994-0808. That's 561-994-0808. And they're located just west of 95 on Glades Road next to Jared Jewelers.
Hey, thanks for tuning in again today. Remember, without you, there is no us. Join us next week for another powerful show. Peace and love, everyone.
We're out.
I got flowers in the spring. I got you to wear my ring. And when I'm sad, you're a clown. And if I get scared, you're wet around. Let them say your hair's long. I don't care with you, I can't go wrong. Then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
You've been listening to the Eat and Critique Show with local restaurant critics Steve-O and Rene. Tune in again next week for more restaurant reviews, fine dining gift certificate giveaway.
Fox News Radio.